Hello and welcome to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to get notified via email for Webflow form submission. Let's say that you are receiving new leads through Form Builder application and here you are using Webflow. Now you can use any other Form Builder application as well. Now my objective is that every time I receive a new response, so the details of that particular lead should be received by my team via Gmail. Now to do this, we'll have to set up some integration between Webflow and Gmail, and we can do the same using Pabbly Connect. So here my trigger will be Webflow and my action application will be Gmail. Now you can automate this entire process yourself. To understand how, let's begin. So this here is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here you can reach by clicking on the link which is given in the video description. So if you are an existing user, simply sign in, and if you are a new user, you will have to sign up. It is not going to take more than 2 minutes, and also at the time of account creation you will get 100 free tasks. Now once you reach the dashboard, on the right hand side there's a tab Create Workflow. Click on this and this dialog box has appeared. Here you have to name your workflow. You can give any random name. I'm going to name it as per my objective, which is to get notified via email for Webflow form submission. Here I'm going to click on Create. And as we do that, you can see we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One here is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically, action here is the automated response of your trigger application. Let's understand this with the help of an example. So every time you swipe your card and the payment is made, then you get a response on SMS or WhatsApp about the amount debited. Now how does that happen? With the help of automation. Now in such a case, your trigger application will be the payment gateway and your action application will be any application with the help of which you can send these messages and SMS. Okay, once we have understood this, let's come to our use case. So here my trigger application will be Webflow. Then we have the trigger event. So this is the event that is going to make this workflow run, and here it will be new form submission. Okay, so here you can see we have received this webhook URL. Now this URL is going to act as a bridge for connecting Webflow and Pabbly Connect. I am going to copy this. Now once we have done that, here we have the help text. Please read this carefully. Let me show you exactly what you have to do. So I have already logged into my Webflow account. Now here I have created different forms. Let's say that I want to work on this registration form. So I'm going to click on the 3 dots here, go to settings. Now within settings we have to go to integrations. And as we scroll down, here we have webhooks. I'm going to click on add webhook. Now here we have to select the trigger type, which is form submission, and here I'm going to paste the URL that we have just copied. Click on add webhook, and here we can see that our webhook has been successfully added. Now once this is done, so here you can see it is asking for webhook response, which means that now we are supposed to do a test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So we have to fill up this form. I'm going to take you back here. Let's go to dashboard. Now I'm going to open this in a new incognito window. So here we have the form right in front of us. Let's fill up this form. Let's say the name is Smart User 1. This here is the email address. Then here we have the mobile number. I'm going to write it with the country code. The name of the company is Pabbly Connect. This here is address 1. Then address 2 is random city. Now I'm going to click on submit. As soon as the form is submitted, I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to see if we have received a response. And here you can see we have received the response. So this is our form name. Here we have got the address, name of the person, mobile number, then we have the name of the company. Here again we have the address and the email address of the person. This here is the ID. Once I have received this, I want to receive an email. So here I'm going to choose the application Gmail. Click on this. And the action event here will be to send email. Here I'm going to click on connect. As I do that, here Pabbly Connect wants to connect with Gmail account. Let's select add new connection, connect with Gmail. Here we have to select the account. Once this is done, now I have to provide the access. So I'm going to click on allow. And here we can see that the authorization has been successful, which means that Pabbly Connect and Gmail are now connected. Now as I take you down, here we have to fill in this information. So the recipient's email address. Now I want to receive this email, and this email is going to be static, which means it's not going to change every time. So I'm going to write this manually. Okay. Then we have the CC, BCC. If you wish to add, you can always do that. Sender's name is Pabbly Connect. Then we have the email subject. So here I'm going to write new lead received. Then we have the email content type. This is plain email content. So here I'm going to write new lead received. And now I'm going to add the details. So first of all, the name. Here I'm going to not write this manually. I'm going to map the information. How? You can see the previous step here. Click on this. This here is the name of the person. Now this method with which I have added the information here is known as mapping, and this is important so that every time your workflow runs in real time, it can take the new data that it has received through new response into consideration. Had I written this name manually, then even when I had received new responses, it wouldn't have taken the new names. Instead, it would have taken the same data. So to avoid that, we map the information, and this is absolutely important. Next, I want the email address of the person. So again, I'm going to go here, and this here is the email address. Then we need the contact number. So let's map the number here. Here it is. Next, we need the address. So I'm going to click on this. So this here is random street, give a comma, and here is our random city. So I think I have added all the information here. Okay, there is the name of the company as well. So I'm going to write company, and here I'm going to add Pabbly Connect. So this was the information that was to be shared, and here I'm going to write regards. Now, if you have any particular file to be shared, you can enter the file name here and the attachment here. Here I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as we do that, here we have received the response according to which this mail has been sent. So I'm going to take you to the email account of the person, and here you can see we have received a new mail. So this basically means our integration is a success. Now I'm going to check the same in real time. So I'm going to take you back to Webflow. Here I'm again going to open this in new incognito window. Let's go to forms, fill in the information. So let's say the name is new dummy. This here is the email address. Then here we have the mobile number. This is just a test number. Let's say the name of the company is ABC Limited. Here the address to is random home. Now I'm going to click on submit. The form has been submitted. Now as soon as this form has been submitted, automatically I should receive a new mail. So let's go to the email account. Here I'm going to take you to inbox, and you can see we have received a new mail. So this means that our integration is a complete success. Taking you back to Pabbly Connect, let's quickly understand what we have done. So this is an extremely easy two-step integration process where the trigger is Webflow, the event is new form submission, and our action application is Gmail, where the event is send email. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can always refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration that you wish to work on, you can always write to us.
Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.